Hello.
Center.
Hello, good evening. Ah, I thought they said that Tinubu will be arrested today. My bone kaka. I thought they said Tinubu will be arrested today. Yeah, still they wait to. Yeah, God is no man. And God cannot be mocked. I say I talk and say I go can't take una cash close now. Hello. Hello. Please share. Give us stars. Yes, give stars. No, that's the only thing on this platform for now. Give stars so some people will not come today because they are very upset. Some people are very sad today. They are sad. I mean, I'm not sad though. I'm very happy. I'm not sad though. I am very happy. Hello. Hello. Try to share. What's wrong? Why are you people like this now? Today we are happy here. Ìbànújẹ́ ò ṣe tiwa o. We are happy here. We are happy today. I know that many people will come out today. Some people are crying. Some people are hugging their pillow. They are sad. I don't know why. Some people are down. Some people are apart. Jeremiah, thank you so much. Are you related to the pastor Jeremiah in Delta State? You're very welcome. I send you back my love. Pat Jeremiah. So, hello. Hello. Some people they cry. Some people are very angry now. They don't even want to chat. They vex as if na me vote. Come out so. Come out so. Hello. I will do this chat. If you like it, this particular chat, I must do it. In Jesus' mighty name. Hello. You're all very welcome. Good evening. Good evening. You're all very welcome. Try to share, please. Try to share. Try to. Sister Wande, I thought you said that. They read your man. They said I thought you are still complaining about they took your. I stole you people's mandate. Have you seen the mandate? Ah, Ekpele o. Sister Wande said they stole their mandate. I don't even know which party Sister Wande belongs to, if it's LP or Atiku. Are you obedient or articulator or be articulated in the, which party are you? Because Sister Wande, you are based abroad though. Uh-huh. So you didn't vote, but which party are you? Which party are you? Exactly. Better name. I love your name. Sikuola. 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 Bolanle Esther. Orúkọ yẹn wà pa gan. I don't know, Sister Yinka Fakunda. I saw Sister Wande saying that they stole their. She said our mandate was stolen. They stole. I saw it in that chat, and I said, which mandate? Which party is she? She didn't say. Oh, Sister Wande talk say they steal their mandate too. I don't know which mandate too. Na but Sister Wande, Sister Wande mat ni mo ti gbọ́. I feel cruise, so we must cruise. So, welcome everybody. You understand? Welcome. Ekule, Ekule, welcome. There's mosquito in London. No. Mosquito one in London. I'm telling you, it's not the mosquito that cause malaria. Mosquito to man hay fever ni mo mean. Mosquito one in London. It's even here too, but it's not mosquito to man cause hay fever. You understand? Because I me know as the thing shop my body. Thank you very much. Thank you. My court clerks, they are on stand. If you see as simple that I just talk my own more, you know that I know they look for trouble. If you not come meet me for my camp, where I dey, where Facebook give me, I know they go look for people trouble. I don't know why that is say I say you could be so over si jarun pa won ni kirikiri waiting they not fit do to speakers on social media. With those ones they go take them. Wo even Oyibo Daddy Freeze ko gba rubbish. One day Daddy Freeze chat ó kàn mí létí báyìí. When he ó bú wọn ni. Wetin they not fit try with man. They go come here come they try am with me. Make una come today. This evening, come. I no go say. Because una don't do me, don't show me for so me only advert me only koko. So give me stars. So now stars, if una know they give me stars, I no go happy. Try and be giving me stars. So they don't show, they show me Facebook, they show me. I don't know how long this will be for, but it's ongoing now. It's now almost a month and it's not good. You understand? So they only left stars for me to deal with. I wouldn't expect Gimatoro stars to keep me on here. Anyway, it is well. If I'm to look at that, I always think of the fact that before they started doing monetization, she be mama she chatting me, but nevertheless, give me stars. It will be very kind of you people. Give me stars. Now, to God be the glory for those of us. I won't lie. Me ò ní parọ́. Because it's not good to come and lie. There's always evidence to prove. I like Facebook or social media. It never forgets. If I come out now and say that from beginning like this, na Tinubu I support, dem mo parọ́ ni. Irọ́ ni mo ń pa. I dey lie. I didn't support him and I didn't support anybody. My reason, and I will still say it, is because when Buhari's turn, when Buhari was, nobody called me. Na jeje Buhari dey im own. I only know say Tinubu dem, they bring am, say make we support. And just because, you believe that all these people, they know what is good for us. So I just carry Tinubu Sai Baba matter on my head. On my head. If you know me then, on my private page, I wasn't really using this page. That's 8 years ago. I was using my private. That's Kudirat Ayalowonle or Yeye Kudi. That one, they brought it down. Some bad people, wicked Olori Burukus, they brought it down on Facebook just lately. Wolo hake. Wo fẹ́ fi ṣèkà fún mi. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ mú wọn. Ẹ má jà lọ síbẹ̀ jà sọ tiwa. Now, and I know how I put that matter for my head. In fact, if they suppose give anybody on that is contracts based on you will think that people used to abuse me then. They said I'm sleeping with, but yeah, I don't know who they even said I was sleeping with for that party. No, maybe not Tinubu ni abi. I don't know who they dashed me that time. They should dash me somebody, say one of the politicians say I be girlfriend to them because of the way I took the matter. They abuse. That time, Yoruba nation was really raining gone. They abuse. They abuse. Then that time, Showore's team, they were like, they even though not as bad as LUPO, they were like the ones really fighting on the social. Showore, if they want to give presidential position on social media, then Showore get them now. That time, Showore's team, his campaign was on the social media, especially Facebook. Anything, if you just do anything about Buhari that time, they will abuse me. I remember clearly. I get one guy, Olayinka. Ogbe Oro Showore. I don't even know. Ọlọ́run tóbi lọ́ba. From day one like this, when I even see Showore that I talk, I say, eléyìí ò níbi tó ń lọ. Kì í ṣe pé mo fi ṣépè fún money. I don't see him going anywhere. I didn't feel him. Me feel it. So I stand pa, mo dúró báyìí ni. On the day they were doing this counting, Adijo Kani. They don't know me in APCO, but the day Buhari won, come and see me. Come and see me, the way I was jubilating. You will ask me that I should tell you the truth. There's something, there must be one commission, be one thing they don't promise me. But God sees my heart. All I thought was that the person that will take us to the land flowing with milk and honey, like Canaan, that's it too. So I supported. But I will not lie. After his first 4 years, I wasn't impressed. But you know how it is when you have supported somebody openly. I couldn't come out to say more regret. I say, okay, hopefully that first 4 years, from the story they told us, is that then good luck, they don't spoil the place where they don't chop money. Say this man not really meet anything. That he's there is to take time, but I will do something. So that second tenor, I still stay with her. But it not do me like the first one where I carry, but I still stayed. I still was like, okay, let's see, hopefully these 4 years remaining now, he will try something. They were consoling us. He's doing railway, he's doing LA, he's doing Coco Baba Shasun. But in the end, when they wanted to now scatter everything, was when NSAS came. In fact, some people that tí mo rò pé èèyàn ni wọ́n sí mi ńgbà yẹn tí mo yọ dànù lórí péjì mi. I told you people that story. It's because of Buhari na tí wọ́n ń gbéra wọn ṣépè tí ilé tara tẹbí wọn. So Buhari earned me more enemies and also revealed haters that I thought were my friends on this social media. Because I've always learned from my father, who was a politician during his lifetime. Politics, if you are born to a politician or you know about politics, there's never real enmity in politics. Only when they are on the field campaigning. After it, just like when people play football, they score each other badly on the field. But when they are outside, they can club together, they can whine together. Of course, I see it. I know how as it rolls. But the way all these Facebook people were taking it, they took it too much that, and God revealed a lot of people to me, women. So, and I had to even apologize to people. And that time, I decided to now start doing my shows on this public page. Because of Buhari was why I left my private page. Because many people there, I discovered that some of them are my enemies. Because of Buhari's matter. I woke up that night. I didn't know. They were cursing their life, their generation, everything. Because of Buhari and SARS issue. Timi Omowo, Timo Mese. Me, I did update like, I didn't even know that Owolabi too got wounded in this thing. I'm telling you people. Because I sent him on an errand. I didn't know that they put out curfew. You understand? By the time I learned that they put out curfew, I now said, people, you know, my caption was something like, if they kill anybody, as they put out curfew, I make everybody, they go their house, not be say they go stay outside. Àwọn haters tó ti ní ètèyàn tẹ́lẹ̀. People wọ́n ṣe hide sábẹ́ kíní yẹn nìyẹn. My people, let God show you your enemies. Don't take many people on this Facebook. If you go and take them seriously, that's ayé ẹ kàn máa bàjẹ́ ni. Yeah, for yourself. Bí wọ́n bá ní ibi ayé wà orí Facebook ni. Before I was sleeping in the night, I saw some people pressing me down. I didn't know that it's people that I know on Facebook. Who ba join other forces. By the time I woke up, over 3,000. Èpè. Àwọn wèrè yìí dẹ̀ wà ńbẹ̀. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń ṣépè fára wọn àtàwọn ọmọ wọn. Wo ìyà máa jẹ lómi. Tí n bá rántí, if I remember, ó máa ń dùn mí. Mi ò lè gbàgbé láíláí. None of them, all those people, none of them tí mò ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. I can't stand them. Wallahi, small be liars. I can't. Èpè, àwọn ọmọ wọn, àìlòmí ò lọ́mọ nu wọn. Ó dẹ̀ ń ṣépè. Mo bẹ̀rù o. In fact, on this Buhari's issue ni o. Ọlọ́run kó mi yọ. I now started, that was when I left that page. NSAS, go and check, when did I start functioning on this page? Because I needed to leave that page. I saw that Otakpo, and many of them, I have known them for some time on that page. Mi ò mọ̀ pé haters ni wọ́n. Ó kàn fi Facebook bojú ni. All they thought was that I remember, the killing happened and you didn't know you were asleep, only for you to wake up to see. That's what happened. Oluwase, if you remember that incident, èmi ò mọ̀ pé when èmi ti drop message tèmi. So I think when they started killing, èmi ti lọ sùn. As in, dúró síta o. Ẹ má lọ sínú ilé they mention coffee or something. If I scroll up or down, I will see that thing in my private page. Èpè. And you know, you will just pick like 7 people that you know. Mi ò ní gbàgbé. Mi ò ní gbàgbé o. Ẹni tó bá ti rí tó bá ti ń ṣépè fún ọmọ, tó ń ṣépè fún yín, tó ń ṣépè, ẹ sá fún wọn. They can kill you. They can poison you. It is this Buhari's issue. So when I got up, I then discovered, who is this? I then discovered that, you know, the best thing is that I come to my, I told you people, then I was getting to know owners of the courtroom. I was beginning to, you know, we're only 30,000 on this page then. No, we're not 30,000, sorry. We were only, I think we're like 120,000. I had built 120, but I wasn't coming. Mo can build the page here. I wasn't coming to this page. I was using my private page. So I said, let me come to this page and come and stay with new people. That's how I left the page for them. The ones I can block, I block. The ones I can't block, I left them there. The one day I will bring my block list for you people. One day I will print it out and put it on Facebook. Come and see witches and wizards that are especially women. Timomo, Uwambe, Ibedeni, Womakusi. So as I was saying, based on Buhari's matter. So when that Buhari's matter, Mwani, I'm not doing anything about politics again. As per on Facebook. Yeni, what made me not to participate? But I felt because the thing has to do with my own family too in Nigeria. Towards the end, if you remember, when it now got to the time for voting, in fact, my own reason for not wanting Yettywig was because of age. I will not lie. I didn't like Atiku. I personally, nobody can convince me about Atiku. And it's about Sojo that made me not to have any belief in Atiku. Even if I'm not interested in politics, if they wake me from sleep and say, what about Atiku? I will say no. Anybody beside me, I will still advise them, don't ever vote for Atiku. So, GLB then too brought about Yettywig. If you remember, I said, get to know your president. Now, Yettywig only, GLB blog, bring different, I analyze it now. But I don't know the true story. Till tomorrow, only God knows if those stories are true. You know, if those stories, they are really true. All those stories we GLB brought. But never brought anything about Atiku. Never brought anything about Peter Obi. And that made me feel somehow. In fact, what GLB wrote about Bola Tinubu is enough for Bola Tinubu to lose gallantly. Yes. If it's not that God really wants Bola Tinubu to win. I'm telling you. If it is not God by his side. Because if you go and notice, it affected him, that presidential election in Lagos State. In fact, it gave, what's his name? Peter Obi prominence, because a lot of people did not want Atiku. What's the number 4 man? That's other number 4. I've forgotten it. Garamaji, what's his name? The Hausa guy. He gave those other Hausa, nobody wanted them. So it was Atiku, you know, no, from our side news, from this side, not Hausa land, because Hausa people vote for their. Because Hausa people vote for their people. Where? So now, at the end of it, I felt it was only important that I kwashoko, kwashoko, so kwashoko is number 4. So I felt it was good. Kwashoko. I felt it was good that I say my own, that you people vote anybody you like. Oh. So the ball was in the people in Nigeria's court. After all, we are not in Nigeria. Do you understand? We are not in Nigeria. We are not in Nigeria. Because the gospel's truth still remains that the ball is in their courts. Almost all of us here, we are abroad, especially this platform. Do you understand? Almost all of us. Maybe now as we are typing, maybe just 10% are the ones that the people that really voted, are not on social media. Social media people are Showore and Peter Obi's people. The people that really voted, those Hausa people, they don't hear us. It was left for you people to vote. We were only saying, waiting that they read and they hear. We were talking about it here on the social media. We were using it to cash cruise, and it was affecting a lot of, especially Bola Tinubu. It affected him. I'm telling you. And that was what made Peter P to gain serious momentum. Because, since truth be told, the most hated, sought after, and disgraced, humiliated, degraded president so far is Bola Tinubu. I remember during the campaign of Buhari, Koletoi, and the insults. That's how they put wee for his body. They put kata on his body. They do everything. They say the dog baron is this. Is na him kill a bidu. Na him shegbada is bia. He bodo. He karara. I thought, so God, with all this, if all this is true, then I see no hope for this man. But I noticed something about this man, and I will not lie. His mannerism of handling life, I'm going to copy it. I pray God gives me the heart that he used in handling, or is using to handle life. I pray God gives me that heart. Yes. He's a very smart and intelligent man. In fact, I have not seen someone that is heading somewhere and refuses to be distracted, and he has been working towards that thing for 30 years with exactly all the story gathered together from now independent people. I'm not talking about people that are biased. The way the guy operates and the way he's very kind to people beside him, and the way he doesn't look down on anybody, everybody, let's go. They are the people that stood for that man. I remember Saraki. There was one gathering that they met. God knows that many of us, if we reach the position Bola Tinubu have reached in life, if people like Saraki snubs Bola Tinubu, and Bola Tinubu chose to say, Bukola, show Rimini, he melted my heart. I know he's a Casanova in the sense of he's a Maradona in politics, but his brain is top, very calculative. Another one, when I saw when they went to do campaign in Abuja, and he saw what's this our vice president's name? This man from my Remo, Oshibajo. You know, to be sincere, Oshibajo goofed. I won't lie to you people. Oshibajo goofed. Yeah, what he did, truth be told, because they already know this man's ambition. They know his ambition. They know that's why he puts them in power for his own ambition. Because he knows that if he puts them, let them all go and chop, you go and do. Okay, Buhari, now me won't do, but because you, okay, let me support you to win. When it's my turn, you two, you go support me. Even Buhari self, at the end, if you people want to know the truth, he self won't dribble Bola Tinubu now. But go and ask and go and see the story. Go and listen to people that are in politics. They will tell you he has played 20 times ahead of them. Everywhere they go to destroy him, they meet him there. Because he's smart. That's what many of us don't have. I'm praying his intelligence and the Maradona in him, God give it to me too. Let me, so that you can attain great heights and greater heights. It takes a lot to understand the in-depth of politics. Now, this particular guy, Baba Tinubu, as you are pressing red head, you are crazy. You understand? Whoa, if they put your head, as you are pressing red head, if I say that they will put your head in mortar now, why they ma gun pa? They wa gun ebi wo se gun iyan ní Ondo State. As you are pressing it, the person pressing it, omi ara ẹ, orí ẹ, ọpọlọ ẹ, modular oblongata ẹ, wọ́n ma gbé sí inú igbá ńsìn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ma bẹ̀ sí gun ni. Tí bá declare forí fún ẹ níbi tí o wà yẹn, if I declare headache for you, they will carry you to the hospital. Shall crazy ni? Have I said anything more than my mouth here? Tí bá ní kí wọ́n gbé orí ẹ, kí wọ́n gbé odó lé lórí níbi tí o wà yẹn, omi ara ẹ, kí wọ́n pè wá fún wa. Wo? Ṣé ní crazy ni? Torí jẹ́jẹ́ mi ni mo jókòó. Mi ò kọjá àyè mi. I'm talking about what I saw. So my people, Funke Arolo, where have you been? I've missed you now. Don't say. So that is how I decided. I decided. Oshibajo's case. That's how they distract me a lot. The man now saw Oshibajo at their campaign. Bakare was there. Daddy Bakare. And so Daddy Bakare go embarrass us. Anyway, he was there. Atiku was there. All of them were there. Baba wanted to snub. What's his name? Oshibajo. Because Oshibajo, Odale. Oshibajo Dale. In fact, but if there's one person that I'm disappointed in, Oshibajo is number one. He didn't do well. I know you people may like him for being young, being a Christian, everything. But when people put you in power and tell you, me too, I'm coming, you don't sideline them, sidetrack them, and be a betrayer. But Bajabi Amila cautioned Baba that day and went to say something to him. Baba turned back. You understand? Me master. He turned back. I went to greet him. He knew, he saw him, wanted to snub him, but Bajabi Amila cautioned him. He didn't say Bajabi Amila is saying, Ode, Baba Edegbo. From that day henceforth, I started looking at him. I said, what kind of leader is this man? What manner of man is this man? However, people have different bad things to say about him. I said, okay. In the end, I remember I said, vote for anybody you people vote for. Now, we, people like us, we're not there to vote with una. But I said it categorically that Atiku is the only one I don't like. The other two, Tinubu or Peter Obi, is okay, anyone. But I now said, as for me, if they ask me, I would prefer Tinubu to relax. He's a godfather. He doesn't need to be a president. But he chose to bring out a slogan and said, Èmi ló kàn. They have the plans. And he said, kí gbogbo wa lọ fọkàn wa balẹ̀. That is his turn. And true, the thing, as they go, now this man win. Obaton. Before he even won, we have been seen, and I will not lie. Mo labai ni. I saw it clearly by. You know that if I was all these prophets, tó máa lè máa mú yín jẹun, wàláì mo máa ti wá màmá mú àwọn èèyàn jẹun. Come on, mi máa ń sọ, when I have a good dream, my mother will say, continue to pray that it comes to pass. And when I have a bad dream, she always tell me, because mi ní parọ́ fún yín. If they show me as it goes, gbogbo àwọn tó wá fi yín jẹun. If I was a member of Sele, they would have been calling me, what do they call it, Woli, Abi? What do they call those Sele people? The only problem is I don't think I can go into trance. So, màá lọ fún trance bí ọjọ́ mẹ́rin, mi ò lè ṣe. That one I don't think is my calling. But that I will sleep and see vision. God has been good. And that's why I'm very close to God. Because he has been good. I told you people, I said, at that point we didn't know who would win. I told you people, I said, what's it be wow? It go shock many of you. Because not everybody, but many people thought Peter Obi was going to win. In fact, they didn't even put Atiku into consideration. I saw it clearly. It wasn't a matter of seeing it was a matter of the names were inside the tray. And they told me in that dream that I should pick from like a tray. Not a tray, bowl-like tray. I should pick. And so when I picked, they told me, close your eyes, pick. I picked. When I picked and I opened, they told me open it. In fact, the person looked like an angel. That I should open it. When I opened it, I don't, in fact, me àti Pella need the same magician, and I saw it clearly. In fact, Bentoma winning. Motivation Pella. And not this one. Now, and there was no reason for me to see BAT. There was no reason. This my dream na fake. This my dream na fake. Me wey be say when this person go give him willy to Oluweri, na me abuse and pass. I say, this dream not go. Peter Obi was, looked like he was going to win because the noise they were making was too much for all of us. So I was thinking, okay. Now, at that point, I wasn't too sure. Then this particular dream I had, Moriba, that was few days to the election, Gogon. To the election, Gogon. No. No, few days to the election. Like, I think the election was a day or two. Mo rí báyìí clearly, and I thought it was my mind, my thought, because of what I had brought out from that tray, like a silver tray. So I thought it was my mind. I now saw the agbada Tinubu wore today. Animo ríran. They have told me to build it. Mo ríran, the agbada Baba wore today. Mo rí báyìí. Mo mọ àwọn tó dé wig mi ò mọ̀ pé swearing wig wa bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn. Mo dẹ̀ rí tí wọ́n swearing bàbá, mo dẹ̀ jí ọkọ mi. And I told my husband, Alatimoladi, ọkọ mi sọ nǹkan kan, ó ní kí ni kọ́lọ̀ àgbàdá yẹn. And today, when they were doing swearing, ọkọ mi ní Kudi jẹ́ ká dá church sílẹ̀. My husband told me, he said, let us open. He also sọ fún mi, I can call him, I don't mind. He said, Kudi jẹ́ ká dá church sílẹ̀. Oúnjẹ ti dé, owó dé. Oúnjẹ ti dé, owó ti dé. Tí wọ́n bá ti ń ríran, èmi mama sọ. I laugh tire. He said food don't land. Pé eléyìí, not pé ó ṣe báyìí pé ó dà pé wo Kudi oúnjẹ ti dé, owó ti dé. Tó bá pò tí mo ní kò ti sọ oúnjẹ wa ti dé, owó wa ti dé. You understand? Ó ti tán. Yeah, you are more spiritual mother. No, sis Funke, no. I'm telling you, if you see the way my husband was saying, he was waiting for the swearing. You understand? If you see the way my husband took this thing, he said, our money don't come on. He said, food don't land. He said, food. No, I'm serious. If I knew my husband, he put it in his head because I woke him up. And you know why my husband kept all this thing? Because he is a supporter of Tinubu. He is a supporter of, he wanted Tinubu. So from beginning, he knows I'm not in support of Tinubu at all. And I'm like, he's too old. He should go and sit down. So when I had a dream, the first one I told him, I said, no, I think it's Pella dream. This will not be a magician dream. So when I now had the swearing dream, and that was 2 days or so to the voting. And I said they were swearing like this, that people wore kini, and he said, we color agbada wo lo ni mo ba soko. Ọkọ mi old fix here, sorry. Today, my husband said, Oton, Kudi, owó ti dé. I wish that I should open church. That our money don't come. So I kept saying to you people, I kept saying to you people, pé àti fi wọ́n mi báyìí, that where you people's mind is, forget it. Because I knew that many of us were thinking that Peter Obi is the winner. Many of us. Everybody was, that we were so sure that it's Peter Obi, it's Peter Obi. Until I said, no, you people will shock. The shock, you people will be highly disappointed. That's all I was saying. When Peter Obi people say abusing me, they say abusing me because I wasn't saying Peter Obi is the winner. Because they say abusing me, I angrily then told them that be rest assured that Peter Obi is not going to win. You understand? I said, be rest assured. Go and listen to all my chats. That they showed me by in God have shown me. But you shocker will come. So all those things got me really not shocked when eventually it was really true, the dream I had. I celebrated this man. Peter Obi people abused me. In fact, that's one of them. But one of the reasons why they took out my monetization, is because of politics. I won't lie to you people. Because most of those videos I was sharing, they were flagging me, they were abusing me, there were so many offenses. So I didn't even care, So I was really managing on with this page and everything. So these people then came up that I tagged. One is Pastor, they call him Prophet Kingsley. Then the other one is Yoruba. I think the other Kingsley man, I don't think he's Igbo. I don't know where he's from. Now in this book come. Let us listen to this man first. Let's listen to him first. I won't, because where's that come? Bishop Faye. Let's listen to Bishop Faye first.
You begin to understand them by these things I say. So there's nothing to...
So you know, when you've seen something that God shows you, you know, it's God. Especially when they've now declared him as a winner and everything, and people now start to say different vision. All these pastors, do you know that your faith will shake? You will. I wonder, and people are still going to all these people's church. You lie to the masses like this. Hold on.
I saw white, I saw green.
This is him.
About to be sworn in.
Oh, wait, let me make it from.
The day for swearing him to Nubu will come. I saw white, I saw green. About to be sworn in that day. And everybody that I said is the next president will be rejoicing. We say, yes, I told you.
Yes.
Prophet, I don't see far. Was I telling you? Didn't I tell you Tinubu is the next president? And while at that event, it looks like a very open ground, like a stadium, like.
Who doesn't know that Eagle
Center.
Market is a stadium?
No, I'm telling you what will happen. So, while at that event, military men will come in.
Who doesn't know military men will be there before?
And they will arrest Tinubu. I'm playing the movie before you, Abi. So that you will know that prophecy is not just calling people's name. Mark my words. I'm speaking from my office. I'm not speaking by a gift. He'll be arrested. And at that point, an interim government will rule Nigeria. The interim government that will rule Nigeria will not be military. It's not a coup. The military will partner with the interim government. And they would ask who should be put on the throne. Buhari will say, I'm done. I'm for peace. And they will say, make Oshibajo. Now, for fear of previous relationship of Oshibajo with Bat, Oshibajo might say, I don't want. If he says so, they will look for another. That's the only condition. But what I saw, but that Oshibajo accepted and he became a president. But that side has a question mark, a condition to it. Are you loving the movie?
Is he calling it movie?
Before the 29th, the swearing in day went back to be taken. Before that day, when part will be taken. I saw Peter will be arrested and detained by DSS after the election. Because he's coming to play the role of somewhat like a Messiah, but not the way you define Messiah. And the way Messiah suffers, he must suffer. He'll be arrested and detained. When the moment that is done, please stay in your houses. The moment that is done, the revolution and the riots will increase. There will be killings. There will be destruction of properties. As the days to the election comes by, you will see more PDP governors joining Peter Obi. They might not declare publicly, but they will give him all the support that he needs. In the election, number one, in numbers of votes will be Obi. Number two will be Bat. Number three will be Atiku. However, like I told you, it will be rigged, and you hear number one is Bat, number two is Obi, number three is Atiku. I saw United Nations intervening.
It's not a lie. How can you lie like this on the pulpit?
After Tinubu is taken away, I think released for a while, he will also go to court. The interim government will not be long. No. The interim government will not be long, and after a while, the court will declare Obi as winner of the election. Then I saw Peter Obi in Aso Rock. I saw him giving speech as the president of Nigeria, but not May 29th.
Sherry, because it's good that Shetiri, everything is said from beginning to the end is a lie. Everything is said. Peter Obi, if I should think of how your people have abused me, I will tell you that listen to this man and Kuku enter jail. You are not going to. God did not call you to go there. Maybe after 16 years, and that time you'll be 70. Because after Tinubu does 8 years, which this is tenure, his regime, Omar is going to be. People should go and write it down. This Tinubu's tenure is going to be. He will impress us. God is going to use him. This man wants to mislead you. He's an agitator. He's saying nothing. Nothing like that. Nothing from God. God doesn't talk to him at all. In fact, God doesn't know him. I'm not God's secretary. But everything he said from beginning to the end, Peter Obi, go and look at it. It's lying. You will notice that when he saw that the applause was very nice, he has already forgotten Peter Obi. He now said, let me cuckoo out Peter Obi again. He said it's interim that will come and win today. That they will arrest Daddy Wa today. Meanwhile, Daddy Wa, I learned he ate F4 at the Eron Ogbe. They said they brought the Eron Ogbe from Ore. They said that's what Daddy Wa ate today after Kidi Wokpe. Then he's in Aso Rock. You understand? How can they lie on top of this matter? You can imagine a man saying that Oshibajo is the one that they will give. See, he lied, talking from both sides and the top and his nose. He said that Oshibajo, they will first of all say, oh yeah, and Terry will say, come and take Buhari. Buhari will say, no, I'm for peace. Buhari will back off. Does God look like person that will be doing all those skits for us? When God then said that Buhari said, I'm for peace, so then they now say, okay, Oshibajo take. Oshibajo might want to do shakara like this, so Oshibajo now took it. So Oshibajo that took it. Meanwhile, you say interim will be there. He has forgotten. He said he lives in the future. His Mumu congregation, are they surprised? He lives in the future. He said 3 different people will rule. Interim will rule. Osinbajo will rule. Buhari was asked. He said, no, he know they do again. How can they ask Buhari when Buhari has done 8 years? It is not right for any president. It's in the constitution. You can't do more than 8 years. He's not a veteran. Eh? He now said, he has finished. Oh, he now decided to carry them Chabaye again. He now said, hey, then the time won't be for long. Go. Then, before that time, they will arrest Peter Obi. Then, because they will arrest him before that time, then there will be disruption, then there will be killings, there will be property destruction, infrastructure. Please ask for wisdom. Person they talk, just say, God, give me wisdom to understand this man that is lying. Do you understand? Now, he now said, then the interim will now say, who do we give? Mind you, remember he said they have given it to Osinbajo. Interim won't stay long ago. Meanwhile, he went back. Then they will not give it to Peter Obi. Then he said he saw Peter Obi talking in the house in Aso Rock. Now, remember he said the voting, that they will rig. They will declare who? Peter Obi the winner. Tinubu's 2. Number 3, Atiku. He failed woefully. Tochukwu, that your mama, Olori Buruku Tochukwu. Olori Buruku Tochukwu, na your mama you dey talk to. Let me help you pin your comment. You know me, I like to pin all this kind of. Wo Tochukwu Olori Buruku omo ale. Oyin beribe afọ sabu wa geba, otorogbo wa geba. Nga Chineke ga-agbu oge. Omo oshi omo ale. Me I bleach. Your mama bleach too. Your wife, if you get, or the one you are going to marry, na so they go bleach. Olori Buruku, onyore, onyola, onyi beribe, onuku, omo oshi. Wo, I dey pin comment like this. I know they allow them go because now you are go take do chat. I know say Olori Buruku e majade. You know, if now other people we not like where they not plan say they go cost. They know they come this kind of chat because you be Olori Buruku, you be omo Tobechuku. Chineke ga gboge. Olori Buruku omo oshi. Omo ali omo oshi. Omo abikpa. Look at you. Were who put okwaja for your neck? Who put rope for your neck? Bombastic elements. Undesirable elements. Onyi beribe. Omo oshi. Were uzuzu. Oloshi omo. See your name. Look at you. Look at you. Look at Asibi. See as your life don't finish. They don't finish you. Omo oshi. Olori Buruku oloshi omo. I bleach. Now your mama, your wife. Now then God go bleach. God go bleach their head, go bleach their brain, go bleach their eyes, go bleach their mouth. Olori Buruku omo oshi. Who born you? Ibo lo ti jabo. Ibo lo ti jabo. Ibo lo ti bo to loku lorun iwo omo oshi. Iwo ma bi ipa iwo omo oshi. Iwo omo ti wo ti funde pe lati ìdílé yin omo ale. Who born you? I know say you be bastard. I know say you be bad because your mama na prostitute. You know. Imagi be ashawo. Magi be ashawo. Your mama go sleep with maybe somebody for Niger. Bring you come Nigeria. Because if you be Nigeria pikin, you no go they do like Olori Buruku. You be omo oshi. Your papa no know say you be omo ale. Real Nigeria child no go they behave like were like this. Onyi beribe, onyi onuku. Otorogbo wa geba. Chineke ga gbu generation gi. Omo oshi. No, it's not stressing me. Me, I dey take and crash cruise near Ellen. Amy. I know they stress you. Me, we be say my as I dey here so. If you know wetin I chop, I do Irish breakfast chop am. If you know as I enjoy myself today because Tinubu the inaugurator, me stress because of this eloshi olori buruku. Person wey not be Nigerian, person wey be say mama be ashawo, he carry Niger belle give your Nigerian man. Now this one go come stress me. I be me go stress am. He go back go in your country. Omo oshi ole. Omo oshi. Get out of our country. You not be our pikin. You be omo ale. Your mama go get belle for Niger man. Bring am come Nigeria. We no want you for our country. Get out. We go banish you. Omo oshi. Niger people, ole. Niger people, your mama be ashawo, not be so. Me, I dey for my country. I'm for Nigeria. As Nigeria dey progress, they sweet me. Because you are a bastard. That's why you come to fight a Nigerian. Go back to your country. You be Niger. You be Niger pikin. We know your papa. No be Shetima. Be waiting be that man. Boko Haram leader. No be in your mama this fuck where you can't give am to Igbo man. Omo oshi. Omo lori buruku. Don't let me block him. Let him stay. Because we need were on the platform too. We can't all be normal. We need all this olori buruku. I'm a fear rubo last ni. We go give you. We get people where we want to take rubo na kilule rojukole raye. You are one of them. Tochuku help. Niger people where we want you. Who Tochuku don't come. Come go give the blood to the land. Make the land for make we get peace. They say when the bastard in our country, there's still there. We not go hear word. Make the bastard in our country. Make they go. We go take una wo. We go take una do irubo. You now people like you we go take do irubo oloshiomo. Continue to dey abuse me. I don't put down your name. Look at you will tell me to show my knuckle. Tell your mother to come and show her knuckle. Tell your mama to come and show us her punani where Niger people fuck. She sọ pé you people sell pé olórí burúkú ni yín. Tell your mama the hospital where they boy you not be we not know. She be your papa in Spain not they work now. Not be Niger they bring you come. Not be your prostitute be your mama. Omo oshi. They give you Yoruba man not go take you now. The man will take your belly from your mama. Shebi you know say na Boko Haram leader give your mama belly. Oloshi omo. Look at you, wicked soul. They walk up and down for Nigeria. They cause trouble up and down. You pull rope for neck. Omo big pa. Person where they supposed to do menstruation. Not be your mama. As she they do prostitution up and down. Tell your mama to come and show us her nyash. Tell your mama yash they smell omo buruku. As I was saying, my people, let's leave Toshuku because Toshuku is a bastard. You understand? Nigeria not go well with all this one. In the end, we go take them do sacrifice. We know that all these children where all these women go sleep with all these Niger people. Now one of them, Ray. I dey tell you now, one of them, Ray, in dressing normal. Pikin, person wey normal, they dress like this. Person wey normal go dress the way this one pull up for neck, can't look like were. And then you normal. And you last we go take you to sacrifice. I'm a fear rubo last thing. Nigeria Nigeria will be great again when we dash you to our ancestors. Ki wo ko pa je ko shi ko ya were wonu gbo omo oshi omo ale jati. Tell your mama make it come show us her nyash. Tell your mama make it come show us her nyash. How Niger people take fuck and burn you. Which sperm? Not be up to 3 people sperm make you. Now why you not normal now? You can't be among normal human beings and behave no. You know where. I don't hear Jare Decima. No verse. You know Decima, this boy now I not look for in trouble. Oluwa wrote me or call me. I not look for in trouble. They talk my own for a year. They do my own thing. He come abusing. Shame Tony. I look for in trouble. They say house they progress because the bastard way they inside and never grow. This one grow, they cause us trouble. This one grow, they cause us trouble because it's a bastard. You see any normal Nigerian where they behave like this? No, because this one a bastard. In the end, we go carry all of them. We go use them for sacrifice. Now, so we go use you take those area. Nigeria go great again. Iru yin la ma fi rubo. Omoshi. Yes, I know Toshuku mother customer and say, hey, thank you for knowing. Now him picking be this. We don't know him. As any way una wan do am, maybe na fere or jazz una go take carry and make it come waka from Nigeria reach your Onwure Omoshi. No, na him be this. Na so e dey cause trouble for Nigeria. We don't know am o. We don't know am. Na Omoale, Omoshi. As I was saying, thank you, my darling ones. So as I was saying, just I've given it to him, so ignore him. He just wants to be noticed and he's a bastard, so we don't have time for him. As we were saying, where did I even reach before this bastard came to distract me, Gono? Please, people should remind me. As he dey sweet us, he dependent. As he dey sweet us, we dependent. As he dey sweet us, he 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 dependent. As he dey sweet us. Well, wallahi, today is sweet. Thank God. Nigeria will be great again. Nigeria will be great again. By the grace of God. Nigeria will be great again. And all of us, as we are wishing Nigeria to be great again, even some of us that are not in Nigeria, our parents are there, our siblings are there, our relatives are there. So by the grace of God, and we come home for holiday, so Nigeria go great again. As he defend, he dey sweet. I even see Daddy Watu, he was happy. I'm sure he will look at himself and say, alas, he got there. So now, so they show this man, oh, you hear waiting this pastor talk. Critically analyze waiting this pastor talk. You too, at least, you forget about his congregation. Those ones, they not get wisdom. Because if it is me, I won't go to this man's church again. This is glaringly, he doesn't hear nothing from God. But funnily, people will continue to go to church. People, they lack wisdom. They say my people perish for lack of wisdom. So the Bible tells us. How can somebody lie to you big like this and you are lie? What is this proving to all of us? That people that listen to them, all this faith. I'm not saying generally it's all pastors. Do you understand? Because they said it is the finger that offends that the law convicts. You understand? So you cannot collectively say all pastors, but the ones that at least God is showing them to us. How can you lie? They say the pulpit is sacred. Yeah? In those days, what the Bible tells us about Old Testament, that they are the inner room, that then, in those days, people can't go inside. A prophet of God will go inside where God is, communicate and come out. So if you go inside and you are a liar or you are doing lies like this man, now so the fire go consume the person. Go on. Exactly what Eli and his children, they did, that God decided to eradicate them. We are not saying we are not sinners. We are not saying you understand? But that you will say God told you and God has not said it. We don't fear God. And he was saying it, they were putting they were putting music for him. And so people go and look at that video. People were pressing love, like they were enjoying it. Because, many people want to. In fact, some of us, it's just because what we want to hear is what we want to hear. I think many of these people that also lie to us, all these people, so-called pastors or bishop or whatever they call themselves, some of them know that what you want to hear, they know. Because a lot of people, many people didn't want this man to win. And that was when I knew that for him to win, it is God. It is God. I'm telling you people, it is God. Yeah, what if God revealed it to him just for it not to come to pass by people praying to overcome it? Me, I the way I know the Bible, God can't be mocked. And God will never disgrace his pastor. That's not God. God will never, quote me, my darling sister. Let me pin you down, my co-counsel. Quote me. God will never disgrace his own. They will talk and it will come to pass. Mind you, when Hezekiah, the prophet of God, I don't know which of the prophet now, they are the same. Elisha and Elijah, they bear the same name. Elisha, there's one, there's Elijah, there's Elisha. So you please, I don't know which one. When he was sent by God to tell Hezekiah that he's going to die. Hezekiah, a prophet will never come without a solution. Without a solution. When a prophet of God comes to tell you something, maybe sickness or death or anything, they will come with the solution. Are you getting it? They don't just come to see vision of death, and they will come with a solution. That's what a prophet is meant for. And so when Hezekiah then prayed and said, God, how possible that I'm this? He reminded God, and God chose to give him more years. He was told that God has more years. What God will do, and he says that they should say it. He will not now turn you to a liar. Lie. How? I don't get what you mean. Jonah that was in the mouth of fish, but Jonah giving a prophecy, but when the people turned to God and God changed his mind towards his people. I don't correspond what you are saying. Mind you, Jonah was told to go to, I've forgotten that land. And he refused. He didn't want to do it. They said in the Bible, God made sure that he entered the mouth of fish. And the place that the fish went to put him is that place God wanted him to be. So I don't get what you mean that people prayed for him and the thing changed. I don't understand. Nineveh, exactly. So I don't understand. God is not the type that will tell somebody something that they should say, and you will not do it. When God told them to leave the land, when God told Moses to go and free his people from the hands of Pharaoh, if God was not with Pharaoh or with Moses, Pharaoh won't leave his people now, won't leave the Israelites. Now, where am I coming from? Assuming God did not send Moses, and Moses shayagbangba, go there and go, it won't happen. In fact, maybe they will even kill Moses. But when God sent him, God told him, because Moses is a stammerer, and he told God that, what am I going to say? Even words, I don't know how to put it together. My mouth's not sharp. I'm just a stammerer. God told him, don't worry. There are things I will show you. And Pharaoh asked, if it's truly God that sent you, show me the proof. There are many things he did like magician. The rod turned to snake. The gbada shaking, many things. But God already said, because he has planned that he has intention to destroy Pharaoh, he hardened his heart. Even though Pharaoh was convinced that, it can only be God that can do this thing. God will never tell you to see vision, then the vision will not come to pass. I beg, that is not God. God, that lie, it is not God. Go and look at the dream of Joseph. When Joseph dreamt, when he said it out, his family, they were in shock. They sold him out. In fact, they intended that they kill him, Goni. Later, and it still happened. That is God. Which God are we serving? He's not a liar. And God is one. If he says this is the winner, God will never be. It's like Mary came first. Exactly as it is. Not be God get her. Not be God get her. How can God that is our God? He said that Obi is number 1. Tinubu is number 2. Atiku is number 3. No. Rather, assuming he said everything, if only he said everything would be confusing, there will be rigging, and the story he wrote is a skit. Tochukwu, better get out of here. Nobody wants you to be here to come and be typing anything. Who you're typing help? Beg, you better get out of here. Is there any of your mates here? We look like people from Niger. Well, when people are typing, human beings are typing, Nigerians are typing, you two, you are typing. Who are you communicating with? Who has your time here? We look like Niger people. Better go to Sambisa Forest. Where are your mates here? And we like bear, when we are human being reasoning, we are critically analyzing. All of us are thinking. We are going back and forth, trying to get the answer. You two, you are typing with us. Get out of here. I'm like, who is your mate here? And we like bear. Better go to Sambisa Forest and go and do your job there. Mwali, jati. As I was saying, better people, before this ignoramus, it rudely interrupted us. So, what if? So, Abisola, talk to your pastor, please, my darling. You know, me, I'm only talking from the little I know about God. Talk to your pastor and say, is it possible that God will see this kind of thing? And then, all glaringly, everything from beginning to the end will now be 0/0. No. The God that I know. Let me give you people one example before I listen to that Pastor Kingsley. The God that I know, when God is one and God is great. When I had my first son, we went home to Nigeria with my first son. My first son was 5 months old. That's baby. He was a 5 months old baby when we went to Nigeria with the children. That's my first, second, third. That time, my husband's child, only child then, before my own children, she was still in Nigeria then. So we went to visit home. In that home visitation was Christmas period. Because that my daughter, that's the biggest, my husband's, she was the one that was helping to take care, and I got one house help that time. So they were the ones helping to take care of our younger ones, and we were always so my husband, that night, I remember one of those nights, we did kulubo. So when we did kulubo, when I say kulubo, you understand what I mean now. We do sungbalaja. You understand? My husband put it inside. I can't tell and say, no, because that my boy is still 5 months old. You people will understand me. I can't tell and say, no, wait till I go do and everything. And the story is that when you are breastfeeding, you get me, it's a form of contraceptive too. Change my network. Waiting do your mental sungba, you know. It's if someone, my husband now said, no, we should forget it. It's nothing, you understand. But I wasn't still convinced. I still took Schweppes. I can't dey drink sweat, you know, all the things that I think that will help to flush anything flushable. I didn't do more than that. I didn't do anything too harsh. I just took Schweppes and then continued to take care of my son. I was breastfeeding him and everything. And we finished our holiday. January we came back. It was Christmas period. Then January we came back to Ireland. You understand? So we were like 3 children, to God be the glory then, and my husband and me. So we're 5 that went for the holiday by the grace of God. And we came back, to God be the glory. When we got back, you know, then I was a member of Redeemed Church. There's this pastor. I don't know where he is right now. God be with him. I like him so much. His name is, I will call his name because it's nothing that he did. His name is Pastor Segun Kingsley. If you know him in United Kingdom, maybe you should say, I know him. He sees vision. He's a redeemed member, but I think he was formerly, I think, a Muslim or a Kerubu member. I don't know what, you know, because when he's talking, he speaks Arabic. You understand? And he's speaking in tongues. Well, it speaks, you know, so I don't know, Sha. Let me not just he's my pastor. Do I shame? Maybe when you see him, ask him about Sister Kudirat. He knows me very well. This thing I want to say, my darling sister, I think his church, he's not a resident doctor, pastor. He's always going up and down, very energetic, but I know, because he's always telling me then that God did not call him to stay in one place, but maybe now he used to be my pastor. Okay, maybe now he probably has an S, you know, maybe he's now ready, because I know he has one church around, I can't remember that area, Sha, but I think it's outside London or something. Anyway, ask him that Sister Kudirat, ask him about me. He knows me very well. I know the wife too, very gentle woman like this. So that day I went to church, you know. So when I got to church, Redeemed Church, we came back from the holiday. That Ford, okay. When we came back, yeah, he needs it, Noel. The guy, he needs it. He needs it. So when I came back from the holiday now, I went to church that particular day. So behold, this particular pastor, number one, he's this kind of pastor that jumps. He's very smallish. He's not, you know, maybe now he has changed, but that time I'm talking about, this thing I'm talking about, that my son that I'm talking about now is 17. So you can imagine the son that I was 5 months, you know, that I'm talking about, that I carried to Nigeria. It's 7. So you know how long ago I've seen this man. So when we came back, that my son will probably be like 6 months now. That's my own son that I carry. So we were in the church. He was the one that came to minister to us. So they told him that he told us that he was just seeing things, vision. He now said that there are some people here that God wants to bless with children. You understand? That God wants to bless with children. La la la, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Definitely, somebody that is still nursing a child. Do you think God wants to? So you should think, obviously, it's not me now, Abi. Now, this man just say, if you are looking unto the Lord for a child, come out. I didn't answer. Because thing where you know, want. You understand? I'm not seeing one. Logo. So be down. You know your vision now when you. I didn't answer. This man, some people came out. This man just looked around and said, sorry, there is none of them. He called me. In my heart, I was saying, I mean, all these fake pastors, they should go and sit down. Oh, then when you are supposed, When you are supposed to be, when you are supposed to say God should bless people like me with money, that play, I beg, is money they should ask tell God to give me. Oh. Which one is children again? When I just born, I see they not start one. Yeah, man, and of course, he didn't see me with any child. Because I didn't come with my children to the church. It was a ministration, like 4 or 5 days ministration. So one of those, so I didn't come with my children. They were at home. So thank you so much. Yeah, you people are saying nice things about my lips. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I was so cross, like, and I was seeing him for the first time in my life. I don't know him. First time coming to our church. First time me seeing him. So he told the others, said they should go and say, he then asked me what's my name. I said Kudi. That's how he started calling me Sister Kudirat. He now said, Sister Kudirat, God told me that you are going to have a baby boy. I said, I have had the baby. I told him there. I'm one of those people that when prophet is trying to lie, I will want to correct you. Not that I will say it rudely. I will say it humbly. I said, no, I've had the baby. He said, I see a child coming for you. Do you understand? And a boy. When he said that thing, you know when somebody is not impressed with a pastor, I wasn't impressed. And it's because I've just had one, and I'm telling you that I just had one. Tell God to give us money to be able to take care of the ones we have. Do you understand? He just said that's what God told him. I wasn't impressed with him. And then the next day, the administration was for days. The next day I came, as he entered like this, he just turned around and said, Sister Kudirat. Sister Kudirat, okay. Ṣé kò sí? This man, he called me out again in the congregation. I came out. I was looking at him. He said, God told me. He didn't allow me to sleep. God told me to tell you that when you have that child, no party, no ceremony, no anything. All those things. It's not like I don't have I was thinking in my head, which one is no party, no ceremony? In my heart, as in, you people beg me beg this man. Why this man? She won't see me. And here ni problem me. It is not about childbearing that is what I'm looking for. Tell God, I didn't say it out, but my heart was communicating that you, this man, please, you be fake. Tell God that what I need now is the finances to take care of the ones that he has given us. He should give me and my husband things that we use to take care of the one he has given us. I'm not interested in all this. You understand? I just was looking at him. My own is stuck. Let me go and sit down. And he warned Daddy. God, I'm trying to say to you people how I know God and the way I've seen God, the way he does things. Here it may be foolish to man, but God's ways is one and is direct. It's not it's like. My dear ones, I told you people was December. Abi Egbomi. Calculate it. That's that month. The month, the month that we are in January, we finish our administration from end of January like this. Now I can't look for my menstruation. No. In fact, when I got to London, I said London, Ireland, because the thing I did in Nigeria with my husband, unprotected sex, I didn't remember anything. I just thought I've taken Schweppes and everything. Now in period say, they look for me. Mubanwa period in Mikiri. Hey! And that time, I won't lie to you people. I have a child I'm nursing. You understand? I went to the doctor. And the doctor said, congrats. Kudirat, congrats. Come waiting. Come waiting. I have a nursing baby. I then remember. And that day, when I got home, I told my husband that one Pastor Kingsley said to my husband, said, all these you people's fake pastor. You know, all these things that you don't hear them. My husband didn't take it serious. How can a prophet be saying that? You know, Muslims, their life is different from Christians. Muslims, their life is different from Christians. They don't believe in all this prophecy like you people are prophesying. They don't, they feel most time is fake. But me, because I'm already in Christendom, I believe, but I always want the one that is truthful. You understand? Especially all this Pentecostal, because I don't go to white guy, I go to Pentecostal. So now here I go to my GP. I say, GP do test. You see belle, the thing come 2 line, pia. GP say, congrats, Kujat. I say, congrats. I'm still nursing a baby. And in Ireland, won't share you. In fact, termination of pregnancy just came to law. As in, it's now, they now do it. It's not more than 2 years now, 3 years. They just, it was a bill for a long time. They reject her. It just came to law the time I was doing my master's or my final year in the studying law. That was when it came to law. They don't terminate pregnancies in Ireland. Oma Bini. Any pick oba loyun every day. Be Bini. It is not allowed. It is not allowed. I now remember Pastor Kingsley. Money what? What? You know, that's one. As the pregnancy was proceeding and everything, you know, remember I've told my husband, remember the man said the next day that God didn't allow him to sleep. He said there shouldn't be any naming ceremony. You people remember? That's how I had my son. Mustafa is the one that I said is late now. Mustafa. When I had my son, Mustafa, normally, you know, me, I'm not the type that I give that honor solely to my husband. He is the one in charge of naming children. I don't even ask questions because me, I just feel the man that owns the child should name these children. So when I told my husband that, they said that they shouldn't be naming, my husband was asking, what rubbish is that? Do you understand? I don't have a right to control my husband and the life of. Do you get me? I don't have any rights. And then told my husband, I said, I didn't, because Pastor Chegu Kingsley have told me that thing. It's fixated in my mind. So I told my husband. My husband didn't answer because, you know, he didn't even understand what I'm talking about. What's all that rubbish for? And he called the imam. The man said, simple cup of water. You people should not do anything naming. The man said it. It's the story of where me I know that there's God. And me, they are real prophets that sees, that hears by tata from God. Yes, take it or you leave it. That is the pregnancy. That pregnancy is the pregnancy. The first time I started having a problem with childbearing is from that pregnancy. When I told you that my daddy was going for sanitarian seat and they shot. In fact, that trip that I went to Nigeria was the last time I saw my father. He died May. That I said they were shooting and the pregnancy nearly came out. They had to push it back. Then they sewed my womb around. It's a long story. You people can't understand. Let me just talk it the way you people can understand a bit. If you have been coming on this platform, you will know I always use the story of my life for many things. That is how my husband now said, what is she talking about? On the day of the naming ceremony, mi ò láṣọ tí n fẹ́. You understand when you didn't plan anything? So one Ankara, old Ankara like that. I didn't buy anything. I didn't order for food like they should do food. My husband called imams, called our neighbor. I called my mom on the phone. That mommy, ọkọ mi ò fẹ́ gbọ́. Ó ní ká má ṣe anything. My husband now said, what right do I have? Because we've never had fight over religion. My husband and myself. Our religion doesn't, because he is Muslim, I'm Christian. Jàrí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ religion. We've never had issues on religion. Never. My husband now, but that day, my husband just said, how can me be saying that kó má sọmọ àwọn lórúkọ? You know it's somehow. My mommy now said, Kudi, leave your husband. Ṣé bó mọ ẹni? Let him do the name, call the imam. Let them name the child. I said, Pastor Kingsley said, more or less like I saying a man, an outsider. Ṣé oní yẹn ló fún ẹ lóyún? Do you get it? So I calm. The imam came. That imam, he now went to park his car. The imam that came to name the child went to park his car in front of our neighbor. And those our neighbors are redeemed members. They fought with the landlord. Not that they fought, they messed up his house. So the landlord was so angry with them. So seeing a black, and that imam thought that it's still our neighbor, black people that he knows, that are still living in the next compound to us. So they went to park there. He went to park there. The man now came to come and call him, to come and remove his car. So when he went, instead of him to respectfully remove his car, this person that did that is not a king, it's not a king or banising you, or bagogoni ti jobansin. He now went to abuse Oyibo. Over boo man yẹn, bí man yẹn ṣe pé ọlọ́pàá wá nìyẹn. Nígbà tó máa pe ọlọ́pàá wá, pé they came to harass him. This man, the imam came to harass him in his compound, and maybe he has spoken to them Oyibo to Oyibo. When they came, tẹ́ bá rí tí wọ́n ṣe kó àwọn ọkọ mi àti gbogbo wọn, wọ́n dá gbogbo ìkómọ yẹn rú àwọn ọlọ́pàá, wọ́n wá bẹ́ẹ̀ pé wọ́n wá kó àwọn olè ni. Ọmọ tí mo gbé dání báyìí, bóyá mo ṣubú, mo faint, mo collapse, because I remember what that man said. When they just came, police, they just acted so it just the whole scene changed. The whole scene changed. It became terrifying. It became demonic. Bóyá ọmọ yẹn jábọ́ lọ́wọ́ mi o. Every time. Not up to few, I think 2 weeks or so. Ọmọ yẹn ó sùn kò jí mọ́. Yeah, the boy Mustafa ó sùn kò jí mọ́. And as we were going to the hospital from the day the paramedics came to pick him from the house, and I was going to the hospital, my pastor, the redeemed pastor, we called Pastor Shegu Kingsley. And when we called him, he was sleeping because it was in the night. He got back to me in the morning and I told him about what happened. He told me not to worry. He was a very nice man. But money. That's how my husband got to know him. Now, where am I going to? That is God's voice. As you see my husband, so, be it fake. If you say, don't do this, but the sacrifice, that sacrifice, when God talks, God is not, it's like. So when Pastor Shegun Kingsley now came, it made me, because of my being bereaved and everything, it really made him to like me so much. He used to talk to me and my husband. So myself and my husband now went to see him one time when he came to Ireland. He's not based here, so we didn't have, the continuity, but at least I know the power of God says don't. This is what is going to happen. He didn't say something will happen. He just said, even water, you people should not do naming. He said it in the congregation. In fact, some people in Redeem now use it to abuse me. Especially people, and the people that caused that issue, that the landlord called police, they are also Redeemed. They are also members of the church that left the house that we left, that are my neighbor, that caused the problem, that the landlord was angry with them. They are all Redeemed. All these things, why am I going to? Why did I share this story? It's for you to know that if God says something, God is not like. God is not like this. It's like straight on the head ni, bam. Tẹ́ bá ti ń rí àwọn ríran kò ṣẹlẹ̀ irọ́, it's not God. It is not from God. No, it's rare to see the truth. Very few hear from God. Very few. In fact, some people used to hear before, they've stopped hearing because they are now money conscious. They don't hear anything again, or they have started adding their own to it. So God doesn't speak to many of them anymore. Some people that's why they said do not despise of days of little beginning. When in the beginning God used to speak to them, but now God doesn't speak to them anymore. So you have to also be careful that God will come and say one thing, then it will come out to be another thing. No. Thank you so much. God says I respected my words more than my name. Yeah, when I spoke, it surely God will say it like this. You will say that you heard from God. Then it will be. He said his name, his words are above his name. His words, they are above his name. No. God will never send you errand to go and talk somewhere. Then they now change it and make you look like a liar. No. When God is not a magician. No. God is like this. If he says, it will come to pass. If you listen to the word of the prophets, you will be on the right path. They will come with solution to whatever they see will harm you. They always have a solution, but it's left to you to listen. That man didn't see Shingbai. He saw nothing. This man, Bishop, God didn't speak to him. I remember I was told the day I will give birth to my first son, and that's it. That's God, the Lord's doing. Congratulations, Sister Folashade Kuye. That's one of our sisters. She's now part of us. She studied law. She came out, did very well. Well done, sister. Well done. I'm so proud of you. They don't bring the Tobeshuku, the Isi. Nisha. Look at the small child coming to insult me here. We don't suffer for this Facebook. Look at the small child coming to insult me. My Facebook go old past this one now. Look at this small child. Look at Kilo Kosi. Wetin you wear? I'm not talking. Look at the small child. look at very small child. Ọmọ kékeré ni o. God forgive me. I didn't know he's such a small boy. Look at, very small boy. This boy not 20 something. I'm sure my firstborn is older than him. Coming to abuse me here. Can you imagine? I even shame. Oh, you're very welcome, darling sis. You did very well. You made us proud. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, darling sis. You did so well. God bless you. She's welcome to our legal counsel now. She's now, if I'm addressing her, I have to say co-counsel to her. She did very well. She made us very proud. Well done. Well done, sis. God bless you. You did so well. God bless you. She's graduated. She just graduated, and she's made me very happy. Whilst I was in London, I was typing her, she was responding. She did very well. She's welcome to the club. Legal counsel. Well done, sis. Well done, sis. God bless you. So the other guy, let me quickly, I won't stay too long anymore. Time is ticking. So we have to be very sincere about stuff like that. You know, there are prophets, many of them are fake. Over time, you find out that all these people, they are fake. Or many of them, not all, but many of them. Many of them. Let me see what I'm trying to get. I'm coming. Many prophecy. One said that Tinubu will die. Ha! I can't even find all those things.
There is light at the end of the tunnel. Congratulations to Peter Obi. Those words, this man don't conform with the prophecies when they always come to pass. Yes, now, he said May 26th, there will be a congratulations to Peter Obi and Tinubu. They will not swear you in. Man, not talk too much. People are settled down, listening to this man prophecy. Hit the like button. Comment your opinion after you listen to this video.
You just make your money.
There is a judgment that is coming, and if that judgment land, it go throw APC and Tinubu off balance, and Labour Party and PDP they go celebrate. Watch, share, and comment your opinion.
Despite the fact that, inauguration is going to come up, there's nothing you can do. The Lord said that inauguration is ceremonial.
Okay.
He said there will be no swearing in. But will not be sworn in. So do not be afraid.
Did you see?
Watch.
Did you see that they swore him in today? Abi una not be swearing in they do today. Yeah.
And see the salvation of the Lord. You see the Egyptian whom you see today, you will see them no more. They will pass away. It will look like dream. You say, oh, how did it happen? That is the mighty hand of God. I can't give up this God. I know that my Redeemer liveth. Do you have a Redeemer? Do you believe in this Redeemer? This Redeemer is alive. He is no longer dead. He is no longer in the grave. He is risen. And he has the power. The power to put the right person in position. It will be is a choosing vessel of God to be at the seat of presidency. God said, but will near the corridor of power, but will not sit on the seat of presidency. This is the word of the Lord. This is not my word. I repeat, this is the word of the Lord. This is not my word. Today, prophecy. We have 2 prophecy and 1 instruction. The first prophecy is that Nigeria will experience Passover on May 26, 2023. I repeat, Nigeria,
Please, did you
we
people experience it?
experience Passover on May 26, 2023. Nigeria is going to experience Passover. The second prophecy is that the wall of Jericho in Nigeria will fall. The second prophecy, the wall of Jericho in Nigeria will fall. The wall of Jericho is going to fall. You will see it fall. The third one, the third message is an instruction I gave to you. I told you that every day you shout 7 hallelujah. Each day. From Tuesday last week. 7 hallelujah. If you have not joined, join.
I don't know.
7 hallelujah. The 29th of May, shout 49 hallelujah. On the 29th of May 2023, believers all over the world, men and women all over the world, men and women that believe in truth, that stand for the truth, that a stolen mandate in our nation will be given to the original owner. Shout 7 hallelujah each day. And on the 29th of May, shout 49 hallelujah.
Heck, shout hallelujah fake.
Say it. You will see the hand of God. God does not give complicated instructions. God gave simple instructions to Joshua. And they did it, and the wall of Jericho fell. You will see it, that the wall will fall. That's the second prophecy. But let me go now to the first prophecy. The first prophecy that the Lord gave me is that Nigeria will experience Passover on 26th of May 2023. You may be asking yourself, what is Passover? Passover is the period when the children of Israel were instructed by Moses and Aaron for them to keep an animal without blemish, lamb without blemish, and spray the blood on the lintel or doorpost of their houses, so that the Lord himself, when he comes down, walking through Egypt, will preserve their life. That's Passover. Nigeria is going to experience Passover. Passover was a period in Exodus 12 where the children of Israel, they were able to pass from slavery to freedom. Pharaoh and all his advisors Pharaoh said to Moses and the Israelites, go, you are free. You are going to see freedom on the 26th May. It will be a day of Passover. If you recall, in the book of Exodus chapter 12 verse 12, you will see that in that verse 12, the Lord himself walked through Egypt. He walked through Egypt and he killed the firstborn of every Egyptian.
Can imagine the fear.
Both man and beast. Both man and beast. That same God is going to walk through Nigeria on the 26th of May and is going to destroy the plan of darkness in this nation. You are going to see it. It will come to pass. This Passover took place at the midnight.
You remember on the 26th, that means that Peter B is not the winner. On the 26th, every charges that was brought against I think I was in London then. the charges, the judiciary, like the false, I think, name and stuff like that, it wasn't taken. It was inadmissible. It was actually thrown out of the court. Many things, that was quite kind of very embarrassing on the 26th. So the judiciary was in favor of Tinubu. Go and check. So if that is what it means by Passover, then we all of us need help, because everything was in favor of Tinubu on the 26th. Go and check.
It was at the midnight. There was crying in the camp of Egyptians. There was weeping. You are going to see on the 26th of May that there will be weeping in the camp of those who read. There will be weeping.
There's no weeping
of
those
who believe that there is no new Nigeria anywhere. They will be crying in their camp.
Okay.
Because the Lord himself is going to walk through Nigeria. I tell you the truth, you will see it. It will come to pass. That verse 30, we saw that there was great cry in Egypt. There will be great cry in the camp of the wicked in Nigeria. There will be great cry.
I'm feeling sleepy.
In the camp of those that are perpetrating evil, saying whether we read or we don't read, there's nothing you can do. We don't have power, but we have a God. We have a God. That's why I said, I know that my Redeemer liveth. My Redeemer is alive. I don't know about you. I know.
At ABC, we know about the death. I already shared it since now.
If you believe that your Redeemer liveth, you will
since.
see that on the 26th, your belief will work. But whether you believe or you don't believe, you will see it. It will come to pass. On May 26th,
no Afa. Which Afa not they lie now.
There will be weeping.
It's only these Christians.
In the camp of the wicked, there will be regret. In the camp of the wicked, you are going to see that those that stand for the truth, they will rejoice. It is a day where miracle will happen. I told you about what will happen in May 29. May 29, you will see the Red Sea part into two. Red Sea is going to part into two.
And today,
I know that my Redeemer liveth. I want to tell you that in this May 26, you are going to hear something that will tingle your ear. You are going to hear something that is going to tingle your ear. You will hear something that will tingle your ear. You will see a scenario where something will happen that will favor both Labour Party and PDP. Something will happen that will favor both Labour Party and PDP.
Well,
like I said, something will happen in that May 26th. It will tingle the ear of the hearer. It's going to tingle their ear. God said that those that are fighting rigging, they will rejoice on May 26th. Those fighting rigging will rejoice on May 26th. Those that hate rigging, they will rejoice on May 26th. A new Nigeria will be born this year. It's going to be born this year.
So
you are going to see it. The Lord God Almighty is going to make the truth to shine in our land. 26th of May is a day of Passover. It is a day of Passover. It is a day that you will hear statements.
I just want you people to hear it.
Judiciary.
Let's hear the boring prophecy
from the court that will favor the cause of consolidation in alignment between Labour Party and PDP. The Lord told me specifically that court is going to make a statement. A statement. Listen to me. Court is going to make a statement that will favor Labour Party and PDP. That statement will make the inauguration to become ceremonial. You are going to see an inauguration that's ceremonial. I told you that the inauguration that is coming is likened to a marriage ceremony where there is no payment of dowry. I told you categorically in the last broadcast that the inauguration that is coming is likened to a marriage ceremony without the payment of dowry. So this May 26th, we are going to hear statements from court that will favor the consolidation.
That's not true. It didn't favor them.
In alliance, when I mean alliance, where they have the same ideology, the LP and the PDP, you will hear statements that will favor their consolidation of merging. And this statement will come to pass. You will see jubilation
it's a lie.
for the righteous. You will see jubilation. The consolidation is going to bring bats down. I saw the vision of two opposite forces, one at the right, one at the left. These two opposite forces, they are, and the Lord said they are the opposition, the Labour Party and the PDP. They are going to bring bats down. Now, how are they going to bring him? Through the consolidation of their alignment. You will see it, it will come to pass. Tomorrow is a day of Passover. You are going to experience Passover. You will experience Passover. You will see it, it will come to pass. You are going to experience Passover. It is a day of mourning for those that are in the camp of darkness. It is a day of rejoicing. Because that day of Passover, in the land of Egypt, there was rejoicing. In the house of the Israelites, there was safety. There was preservation. God is going to preserve this land. God is going to preserve this nation into a new Nigeria. You are going to see this nation being preserved into a new Nigeria. It will come to pass May 26 in the spirit realm, which will happen in the physical. In the name of Jesus, in the name that is above all names. Because I know that my Redeemer liveth. You are going to see an experience of Passover. In this Passover experience, there will be cry. There will be cry. God is going to make statements that will make that inauguration to be a full-time inauguration. I've said it from June last year. I've said it from June last year.
You're lying.
That is just wasting time.
I did a correct inauguration.
This is the word of the Lord.
Full-time inauguration.
God speaks and his word will surely come to pass. It's not a man that he will lie. He has said it, it will come to pass. The hour is close. Let us begin to continue with prayer and rejoicing, because there is going to be jubilation on the 26th. There will be jubilation for those who believe in the new Nigeria, who know that it will be a chosen vessel to engineer Nigeria, galvanize Nigeria into a new Nigeria. Not by power, not by might, but by my spirit, says the Lord. When the enemy shall come like a flood, the Spirit of the living God will raise a standard against them. I see the Spirit of God raising a standard against them. Victory is coming. Victory is coming. I see victory at the end of the tunnel.
So you people saw the fakeness. There are many. It has, if any more I see, I will bring. The one that said that Tinubu will die. No. If I see it, I will bring it. That one, I think I shared it. I will look for it. Tony Omaku. And people will still be going to these people's church. That's my own concern. Okay? You will still go with that. He disgrace you people publicly. All these pastors, they disgrace their parish, the name of their church, themselves, and their congregation in public. You sorrow, the babe. You are lying. And people will still go. Me, I won't lie. That's the reason why I won't come to I will stop following you. Because there's no need. Why am I faking myself when you can lie like that? assuming that thing really happen now so they go say na real pastor oh Igbada Kodo, all these other pastors, all the older ones, you notice even apostle of them, they won't say anything because they know say they not hear anything. You understand? They won't say anything because they know they are not hearing anything. People will come for them and say, Sule suck so. All the others, they just rush. Then you people want to chase clouds now, come and be lying, and you are writing a whole skit. What they call film Nollywood tán pẹ̀lú ẹnu wọn. Ẹ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Oh, my people. Ó dàárọ̀ o. And so just God want to expose the there are many there are many there are many irọ́. But the one that catch me go, you know, the one that really talk so straight is these two. And that one that said that Tinubu will die, that Ota Imaku. I will look for that one and bring it for you people. Portable go soon drop single. What? As Sule collect from Portable now. Sule, first time I see, I no answer Portable. He just mind the business. Our family life. I've never seen this kind of thing before. They lie, broad daylight lies. Oh, let's go and sleep. Oh, dàárọ̀. It is the confidence on lying with so much boldness, and people believe, and they preach with so much. I'm telling you, they believe. People for this kind of people now, they are general overseer for their church now. They get people where won't they under them. They get departments. Oh, dàárọ̀, Visicia, Abi Vicentia, my darling Godwin. Good night, Yabo Balogo. Yeah, Uniso. Good night. Good night, Scott Clarks. Nafisa Koinsola, good night. Omoto Terra Olayeni, good night. Oh, and it's true that our daddy Raymond Dokpesi, blessed memory, to not be forgotten in history, that the day they were swearing in Tinubu is the day he went to be with the Lord. Muslims to say Allah Akbar, Ọlọ́run tóbi lọ́ba. It's sad. He's still young, 71. He's young, but my father died at that age. So, especially because you still see him, he will look very strong. So, losing somebody at that age for me is still young, you know, because I saw my dad was still strong, you know. So, good night, everybody. I was told he had stroke. He said he died in Abuja, that he had stroke. Oh, it is well. It is well. See you all tomorrow at 8 p.m. by the grace of God. Yes, you're correct, Eunice. Good night. Love you, sister. One day, democracy, de lagbaro long. Bumi Fad, good night. Otubella Zainab, darling. Good night, my darling ones. Olayemi Rashid, good night. Sister Inka Faponda, Bolanle Bakare, Joy Ejiro, Party. I not see my Igbo family. Hope not be say they verse say Lupino, no, they swearing today. Nafisa Koinsola, I not see no yen. Omotara, but today I not see Ifoma, I not see many of my Igbo people. Pesincha is here, Godwin. Yabo Obaloga, I won't say Yabo Ojo. Asa Alabo de Adeniji. Cynthia Omole, Bukola Shonu Kun. Nafisa at Koinsola. Good night, everybody. Love you all. God bless you, people. They are sick. Those ones, they are then. If a man not Shelly, she not get time. I not say she get time for all those kind of things. Jocelyn, darling, how are you? You be a donor. You be a donor. You not be Osai blessing. I not see Osai you. I not see Osai you. Osai they look for my trouble sometimes. So let me greet my star givers. Now not give me stars like that. So but it is well. Now try. Around me day, my darling. 1, 2, 3. She gave me 250 stars. Thank you. God bless you. Olabode Adeniji. God bless you. Olalade Sumonu. God says, I respect my word. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you people give me stars. So be giving me stars. Emma for me stars. I told you people, it's the only way. A star lole show. Give me stars. That's the only thing they left for me for now. Be giving me stars. Go down. It is well. Good night, everybody. Love you. Osai, okay, Osai no dey came. She back at Osai very naughty. Osai máa ń tọ́jà mi ni. Ó máa ń tọ́jà mi ni. I miss her. Please help me extend my love to her. Adebisi, good night, everybody. Good night, darling. Good night, Iyabo Balogun sister. Bye. Good night. Good night. Good night.